Hello everyone. So let's start the next video. Today we'll be understanding about the natural vegetation and wildlife of India. So let's begin with it. So first of all, let's understand about the vegetation. So the vegetation refers to the area or the plants and flowers and vegetables or what kind of green produce is available in the restricted land areas of a country or a geographic location or pocket. So in India we have majorly 5 types of forest, which are tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, tropical thorn forest and scrubs, montane forest and mangrove forest. Let's try to understand each one of them one by one. So this is India. Okay, so let's understand one thing. The Western Ghat region, the region in the northeast, majorly Assam and Arunachal region, and certain pockets on the eastern side, island group of Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar. These are the region which are having tropical evergreen forest. So the word evergreen refers to the forest which is green throughout the year. No matter what time of or what the climate is there in that region, it will remain always green. The second one, the tropical deciduous forest, which covers the majority of the mainland, is basically dependent on the rain. When the rain arrives, these forests starts to blossom, have their leaves. When the rain departs from the mainland, they start falling their leaves. So during the summer time, you will not be able to see leaves on the trees, but when the rain arrives, these starts growing up their leaves. And this type of forest covers the maximum portion of India and lies in those regions which are having rainfall somewhere between 170 centimeter to 330 centimeter. Okay. The third one, which is tropical thorn forest and scrubs. This type of forest, basically it lies in the desert pockets of Rajasthan and northern Gujarat. The northern Gujarat has the Gulf of Kutch, which is a bit dry and deserty in arid in nature. So these forests are found in those places because these can sustain low rainfall and they are having very thorny kind of leaves and stems, which makes them evaporate less amount of water when the heat starts rising in these regions. The fourth one, the montane forest. These kind of forests are majorly found in the northern portions and the eastern portion. These montane, the word montane refers to the region having a topography of mountains. So the northern part of India and the northeastern part of India is having the mountainous topography. So these kind of forests are found in those pockets. And the last one is mangrove forest. This one is an interesting forest type, I should say, because it is found in only certain pockets, like this pocket in the state of West of Bengal, this pocket in the state of Andhra Pradesh, this pocket in the state of Tamil Nadu, and these pockets which I have highlighted are the delta region of several rivers. So the Bengal one is called Sundarban, which is the delta of river Ganga. This one is the Godavari delta. This one is for the Kaveri. And the interesting thing about these type of forests is these forests contain trees which are having their roots rising above the water level. Suppose this is the sea water just around the shores, which is not very deep, but the roots of the trees will start coming up the surface of water. And these trees are having a special characteristics in which they can deal with the salinity of sea, the saltiness of the sea water. Okay, moving ahead, let's understand about the wildlife. So India is such a wide country that it not only have different type of seasons, it not only have different type of vegetation, it also has different type of wildlife. Wildlife refers to the, you know, accumulation or the grouping of all the animals and species found in that geographic pocket. So let's try to understand the Indian wildlife organizations. So there are three types of reserves which are implemented by the government of India, which includes the wildlife sanctuaries, the national parks, the bird sanctuaries. So each one has their specific reason behind being given that specific name, a specific characteristic which they follow. So let's understand. The wildlife sanctuaries are the reason which have a closeness to human settlements. A certain amount of human interaction is also allowed, but when it comes to the national parks, okay, so these regions are the places where the interaction or the movement of human being is very much restricted. The bird sanctuaries are special pockets where the birds from different geographic regions, for example, there are cirrus which flies from the region of Siberia and Russia during the winter time and comes into these pockets and stay there for 4 to 5 months, because the temperature in the Siberian Russia gets very cold during the winter time, and the temperature in these bird sanctuary geographic location is suitable for them, so they come over here, stay for a certain period, then fly back to Siberia during the summers. So this is why it is very important for us to understand why these kind of characterization or categorization of reserves or the type of reserves being made by the government of India. So this was it for this video. We'll meet in the next video. Until then, keep learning, keep hustling. See you. Cheers.